Hello, dear friends, and if you ask me what was the best RPG you played last years, and the answer will be Tortured Hearts or How I Saved the Universe, a game. And I believe a lot of you already knew about this game, but for new subscribers it will be a true discovery. Tortured Hearts is a single-player, party-based RPG set in a huge and fantasy world. The world is so huge you just can't imagine it. Do you think Skyrim have a large world? You just don't play Tortured Hearts. And let me say it clear, this game is so old school as it ever possible, and only old school players will love it. So, old school players, hit that like button. Let's see how many of you I have on my channel. Hey, why only old school players? I can beat this game. Are you sure, my friend? Cause it take me almost 400 hours to complete it. And it was best time I spent playing. It was like I'm having the second life. It will be difficult. Quest will be so impossibly hard. You will be confused all the time. That game will make you hate it and almost click that uninstall button. But then you will love it. You will feel happiness completing all that stuff. And in the end, friends, this game will find a nice and little place in your tortured heart. Okay, enough of this, let's dive into the game itself. And as usual, let's start with the story. So your hero wake up in a pile of dung near the tavern. He don't remember anything, but later you will learn that you lose everything in a card game in that tavern. Who was this person who beat you in cards and take all of your stuff? You just have to find out. But first you need to do something with the stench. Nobody want to talk to you cause you smell so bad. And your first quest will be to wash yourself. And so the great adventure will start. And in the end of this adventure, your hero is destined to save the universe again. Good start of the epic adventure? I say the best one. Probably you already understand that this adventure will be full of humor, and it will be just everywhere, and it will be amazing, and it will make you smile so many times. Now, let's talk about a gameplay. It can be very confusing when you start the game. You see, this is my hero, and I can run away from him, and he will follow me. It's very unusual, but you will get used to it very quickly. And everything around you, this character, all other characters, will play a huge role. Believe it or not, but even this big boss in this barrel will give you a quest. Cause if you smash it, you will get a nice quest to smash a lot of barrels. And in the end, you will get a special bonus and a title. It's just amazing. Now let's take a look at our character. And like in all best RPG game, we will have a lot of stuff here. We will have abilities, we will have tons of skills, and even a sideline skills. Sideline is your crafting skills, and crafting will play here a special role. And no, you will not be able to craft yourself a super sword. Crafting plays a different role here, and I like it. And the skills is so important. Each one of them is very important. For example, you choose the animal lover and now you can talk to animals. You're good at contraptions? Okay, then you can solve the ancient mechanism and get yourself something good. Or maybe you're good at searching, then you can climb a tree and find yourself something good. Or swimming, just swim across the river and reach the location you're unable to reach any other way. And here is the thing, experience will play a special role here. You see, I pick up flower and gain 12 points of experience, it cause of herbalist skill. And now I can just go and spend it, I don't need to wait for any level ups. I got experience and every skill costs certain amount of experience. When I get that, I just can go and increase it. And this amazing, I never see such approach anywhere. You see this little river? Let's try to cross it, and we can do it with swimming or if we are good with acrobatics. Let's try swimming. Failure, of course failure, cause my swimming is 0. Now let me tell you about a game world. Do you remember I tell you that the game world is just huge, much bigger than Skyrim? And it's true, my friends. Just imagine a place, and it will be in this game. A treasure island, we will have it. A frosty, snowy areas. Of course, why not? Deserts and even the hell. Yes, you can visit hell. Underworld, parallel universe. You will have all of this. And during your exploration, some areas of the world will be protected with powerful or not so powerful monsters. And to continue forward and explore everything, you will have to fight these monsters, like in King's Bounty. And I love this idea so much, so I spend a lot of time preparing. And then, finally, you defeat these monsters and can explore further. A whole new area with new treasures and secrets waiting for you. That's what I call rewarding. Okay, now it's time to attack him and see how combat will look like. Combat in Tortured Hearts is a little bit weak spot of the game. Yes, it will be turn-based, but it will be auto-battler. Yes, your heroes will fight without you. You just can give them orders how to fight. Choose how angry they be, how many mana they will use, how many aid to the other party members they will give. Put a lot of buffs on them, and that's all, friends. Then the combat starts. And you can say, oh, it's auto-battler, I will never enjoy such a thing. But I must assure you, more you play, more you start to fall in love with this combat. Of course, it will be much better if you can control your characters directly. But it's not that bad either. Just take a look at this fight. They're missing. Zombie is bad. My hero is bad. These combats will make you sweat a lot. And when your hero finally remembers that he is a great mage and managed to cast a few spells, you will be happy. And you will not travel these lands alone, you will have a lot of companions, and companions here is something special. They are so well done, each of them have so deep and interesting story behind him. And not all of them will be humans at all, and they are not easy to get. But I have 2 playlists about Tortured Hearts and videos how to get this or that companion, and I believe they will help you a lot. And quest in Tortured Hearts will be something special, my friends. There will be a mage who refused to help you until you found his nose ring. And there will be a drunken soldier who tell you that he is actually a beetle, and evil sorcerer turned him into a human and he want to be a beetle again. And yes, this goblin king who is bad at everything, and you need to find him a proper work. Quests are so unusual, there will be so many of them. You will definitely receive a lot of joy completing all these funny quests. So, if you want to have a huge, big, interesting adventure that you will never forget, you have one. It's called Tortured Hearts, and I will leave a link to this game in the description of this video. But be careful, my friends, you will definitely get tortured. And I know right now only closest friends are watching, so I want to say a few words about developer of this game. His name is Zoltan, and he is amazing person. We met a long ago, and then I fall in love with his game, and we become friends. And when the war started, he was the only one who supported me during the hardest times. My city, Chernihiv, was completely surrounded. Bombs were falling every hour. There was no gas, electricity, and anything else. Nothing was working. They destroyed almost all mobile operator towers, so I can catch internet only from one operator in certain place once in 3 or 4 days. And there always was a letter from Zoltan. He was asking, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" And that was a huge help and huge support, my friends. And all that time, a month and a half, I was connecting to internet one in 4 days, maybe once a week even, and always I found his letter. Zoltan, you never imagine how much this little message means to me. Thank you, friend. This will never be forgotten. And all of you, my friends, can also support me by joining Patreon or YouTube membership, cause you know, even the smallest help matters. And I will see you in my next video, friends. Meet you there.